right, I'm joined here by Moses Kalengui on Boxing 5 Promotions, April 26th, Road to Glory. Moses, how are you doing firstly?
I'm doing good, honestly. Just getting myself ready in training camp, feeling sharp, feeling strong, just cooking a bit of stuff in the gym for people to see and pay attention to. And I know we've got big things coming up, so just stay tuned.
All right, so you'll be coming up against Leroy Boyson. He's fighting out of El Dorado Park. How do you feel about your opponent? He's also on professional debut as well.
Not really that nervous, Just prepared. I feel like I've been in the bigger stages later in my life, especially coming off from last year and things that happened last year. Right now, mentally, I'm focused, That Mamba mentality is kicking in where anybody that's in my way, I'm just going to step on them, So it's just another opponent just trying to step in, But I'm just going to prove myself that night because I'm also debuting and I'm trying to make a name for myself. Everybody's going to know who Moses is, and just get people tuning in to Boxing 5. I mean, I'm one of the youngest there right now, 19, debuting, so it's getting hectic,
Yeah, it's obviously a big moment for you in your career, your professional debut. You only get one debut, so you're going to go out there and what's the plans on the day for you?
There isn't much of a plan, Just stick to what I know doing, which is fighting in boxing, If the guy's going to come fighting, I'm going to box him. He's going to fight, I'm going to box him regardless, It's something I've been doing since I was 9, so nothing new to me, not really that nervous. I just know I'm going to put on a show and a performance,
Obviously, there are other boxing families on. There's the Hassim brothers, also a brother and sister combination as well. There's 3 families in one night. A little piece of history. Do you feel proud of being on this one?
Yeah. Firstly, shout outs to the 2 families, the Hassim and the Matane family. I mean, I love your guys. Your guys have been together since Gauteng, so we got history way back. I mean, with the 3 family main eventing, and we're all in the same team. So I'm just gonna give a shout out to you guys too. But yeah, it's gonna be hectic. I mean, 3 families in one night. I mean, where have you seen that in no boxing bill? I mean, 2 brothers. I mean, actually 4 brothers fighting. And then 1 brother and a sister too. I mean, it's something big for boxing. It's building boxing like it is again. I mean, having a family, not only a family, but a team that we used to be in the same Gauteng and Joburg team, competing the same night. It's going to be something different. And I know that each family has been putting on a show. I mean, there'll be some times where one family is in boxing, but we're going to watch the other family. Another family is in boxing, we're going to watch them. Because why? Those guys are able to put on shows, we're able to put on shows, and they're able to put on shows. I mean, it's showcasing boxing, so we're able to bring the fans and the vibes and everything. So I'm glad.
Obviously, you got the Fight with Insights on your jersey here today, and obviously that's who built you and that company. Now you at the Hot Box Gym. What are the differences that you feel?
Yeah, I feel way different. I mean, in terms of like training, I have my coaches paying attention to me in everything that I do. I mean, right now I really got my coaches being on me, whether it's with weight, training, mental state, and everything. I mean, my coaches will literally check up on me and be more like a father figure than how it was, I mean, in my previous gym, yeah, it was good. Everybody was there too. There's more of a family. But right now, I feel more close because we're in the professional ranks. We're more of a family than it is on just a business. So I'm saying right now in Hot Box, everything changed. I give a big thank you to Colin, big thank you to Uncle Larry, Coach Sean, and Coach Shannon, for putting in the time and effort, even in the licensing and everything, just bringing us to this pro debut. So Hot Box really changed everything, and I'm really thankful for everything.
You mentioned that they've changed a lot of things for you as well. How have you personally adjusted to the professional ranks in terms of the sparring? Have you felt a difference?
Yeah, I did. Honestly, the sparrings, especially, I've been getting a lot of good sparring partners, and majority of them went something easy to go through. And I'm still young, and going toe-to-toe and head-to-head with this type of fighters. I mean, world ranking boxers, African ranking boxers that are highly rated, and giving me that type of sparring isn't something that's something I should take lightly, because right now in the fight, I know I'm going to take that experience that I took in sparring in the ring, and I won't let down anybody that I've been sparring to, because also giving them a shout out to the Kafu, Dula, and Cat, Minimo, Lirato too. I've been sparring those guys, so they've been helping me prepare for camp and everything.
Wow, everyone you just mentioned is one's a world champion, the other can be a world champion really soon. Abdul's fighting for WBO Africa, and then Katlego Kanisa potentially fighting for a title in his next fight. I mean, the work that you're getting is tremendous. And do you feel yourself taking something that they've done in the ring and using it for yourself?
Yeah, I have. Taking a lot from them. I mean, they really experience. It's not something that we take lightly as fighters, because why? They give us stuff that we don't know. I mean, I'm fresh off the amateurs. I didn't really know much about the pro ranks and how they move and how it actually sits on your shots. And sparring actually got difficult times. I mean, my first sparring year, it wasn't something easy. I had to adjust and adapt. And then they started putting on the experience and helping, I didn't want any light work, and then they gave me a hard time. And then I started learning throughout the months and everything. So it just improved me as a fighter, and I'm forever grateful to them,
I mean, you're obviously improving as a fighter as well. Your opponent, he doesn't come from as big a gym as you are in terms of like the guys that he can access and stuff. Do you think that gives you a bonus going into this fight?
Regardless, even not having the biggest opponent, even in the amateurs, I used to train most of the time with just me, my brothers, sparring and everything. But I'll still have the upper hand in championships and in the nationals and everything. Because why? It's all about who's hungry for the sport, who's willing to put in the work, regardless of who you are. So even if he doesn't have proper sparring partners, I'm not going to take him lightly. I know he's going to come and give a fight. And the same thing with me, regardless of me having good sparring partners, they're just there to add in my vocabulary of being a good fighter. So I know for sure that I'm also going to bring my A game, regardless of the sparring partners and anything. I'm also a good fighter too.
I know on the fight posters you listed as a DRC fighter, but you're rooted in South Africa. So, I mean, do you see yourself as a South African fighter, DRC fighter? How do you view that?
Regardless, I mean, I'm a Chaibi. Like, I'm listed in okay, let me bring it to like this. 3 countries. So my mom is Belgian, my dad is Congolese, and I'm born here. I've been born, raised in South Africa. So makes me more like South African too. So I fought nationals, everything I've been doing, I've been labeled under South African. So being DRC, really just putting my name to, my family name, my tribal name on the map too. So I do love my Congolese fighters too. All the Congolese fighters out there pushing and being in boxing, whether in South Africa or all around the world. I give you guys a big shout out because you guys always put us on the map too. And I'm proud to represent you guys too and represent South Africa at the same time. I still love both the countries, both my family, both my home. So yeah, still happy for it.
And you're still young, you're in the game, you've got to go a long career ahead of you. I think we discussed it in the first interview as well, that it's still a long way to go and you're going to have to build. What sort of results are you looking for in this fight? How do you look to win?
I don't like making spoilers, I really let people watch the movie first. Producers don't really tell much about what's happening in the movie. Rather release the movie and watch it. So it's going to be a big show. That's one thing I just want people to just tune up and pitch up and, get their money's worth, and the tickets will be there. So Boxing 5 will be something big for us.
All right, and how much of a crowd expectancy are you expecting from your side?
Hey, probably a lot, especially people from the nationals. There'll be a lot of people coming, friends, family, and some people from the nationals that we knew. So obviously, I want to see a big crowd. It's the first 4 rounders will be seen. 9 4-rounders. I know it's not a big build, but people are debuting and people who are actually coming back to the ranks. It's going to be something big. So I just hope people pitch up and show the love and support for Boxing 5 again.
And just for the people at home, you'll be fighting in the super featherweight division, is that correct?
Yeah.
And you excited about your weight division?
Yeah, I am. Because there's a lot of competition in that weight division. Not only seen South Africa, seen abroad too. People from different countries too. The super featherweight division has been excited. The 130-pounder has been something that a lot of people have been looking since. So I'm just trying to put on the show, get bigger. Right now I'm still younger and smaller, still trying to get my grown man strength, but I know eventually things will change and I'll just get better at the 130-pounder.
Maybe you'll pull a Terence Crawford because he's also the same size as Joy.
And Terence Crawford honestly was a smaller fighter, but he packed a lot of power. So I also look up to Terence Crawford because in the amateurs I used to be the smaller guy, but pack a lot of power too.
I think as well. I'm having deja vu, but I think we mentioned this in the first interview.
Yeah. So obviously it's gonna be something big. Make an upset, that's one thing I'm looking forward to. Any bigger fighter or smaller fighter. I'm a smaller fighter, but any bigger fighter coming for me, I'm going to come for them too.
All right, I look forward to your professional debut. Do you have a message for your opponent before you step in the ring with him?
No message for now, but just pay attention and make sure you're locked in the gym. Give it your all. Stay away from a lot of stuff that will get you distracted, We're there to put on a show, so let's put on a show.
100%. And any thank yous, any shout outs just lastly?
Yeah, this is going to be a big shout out to people who were there for me in training camp. Shout out to my brothers and my mates that were there for me in camp, inspiring and everything. I'm grateful to you guys making the time and effort, being there as a family too. Shout out to my brother Yafa. He's been there, he's been putting in the work and everything. I love that guy to death. Shout out to my family, my mom, my dad, my sister. They've been there for me too, and my brother, of course. So yeah, shout out to them. And a big shout out to my girlfriend too. She's been there for me in training camp. I know she's a boxer too, but she's been training with me mentally, physically. She's been putting in the work, trying to get me locked in. There isn't much people to do that for most boxers in relationship where a female gets a guy locked in training. So I'm forever grateful to her. and everything she's been doing. And a big shout out to Hotbox, Coach Colin, Uncle Larry, Coach Chen and Coach Sean, for everybody who's been putting in the work behind the scenes for us and getting us fighters who are debuting a big show, you know. And big shout out to Hayden for SA Boxing Talk. I mean, we've got a lot of fighters on this platform, trying to get recognition, everything. So now Hayden always makes time. I mean, he drives there, he talks to them. So big shout out to Boxing Talk, you know. SA Boxing Talk has been giving a lot of fighters recognition, and you know, it put us fighters on the map and gives us the confidence. I mean, one day we'll be somewhere bigger and we'll never forget SA Boxing Talk. So thank you.